Hello, everybody, and welcome here to the Wine with Jimmy Club. This is a series on mastering Spain. If you've not heard of the Wine with Jimmy Club before, just search for Wine with Jimmy Club or click on the link in the description below this video. The Wine with Jimmy Club is an extra special resource helping those of you who like wine and want to study more about it to really get more from every drop of wine. It's just £3.99 a month and gives you series such as Mastering Spain and Mastering Germany, plus many others. Let's now look at Mastering Spain, but talking about the topography and soils within the Galician area. Now, inland Galicia is rather mountainous. It's dominated by the Macizo Galaico, which is the Galician Massif, which is a part of the 180-mile or 290-kilometer Cordillera Cantabrica, extending towards the Pyrenees. It has three main ranges. So we're going to look at these just now. So we will see down in the bottom here, right in this southeastern corner of Galicia, is the Serra do Eixe. Then we have another close by, which is the Serra de Enciña de Lastra. And then there is the Serra de Courel, which is located just here on the other side of the Sil River. Now, heights average around 500 meters in this eastern side of Galicia. That's around 1,640 feet. With peaks exceeding 2,000 meters, that's 6,500 feet. Now, of course, we've got some rivers in play in Galicia, so let's have a look at those. And here is your kind of generalized map. So Galicia, by some people, is called the country of 1,000 rivers. Renowned, of course, for its submerged river valleys, otherwise called Rías, and the two major rivers, the Miño and the Sil. First of all, from the Lugo province is the Miño River. Here you'll see it starting in the sort of central northeastern part of Lugo, heading north before heading southwest, then south, and then southwest down, as it forms the natural border of Portugal. This is the longest river in Galicia. Now, it flows for approximately 340 kilometers. That's around 211 miles. The next largest river is the Sil River. Not completely in Galicia, some in Castilla and Leon as well. It's the principal tributary of the Miño, originating in the Cantabrian mountains, flowing for around 225 kilometers, that's 140 miles, before it meets the Piño near Os Perres in Galicia. Now, vineyards perched on steep hillsides overlooking these rivers are typically epically dramatic. They're beautiful to see and often very heroic with their viticulture. You will find them typically planted to Espaldeira training, which is guillo or trained vines, replacement cane, whilst those on the flatter terrain are often commonly planted to Parral, which is pergola vine training system. The elevated, larger design of the Parral allows for better air circulation and ventilation of the vine canopy, and this protects the grapes from direct sunlight too, with shading as the foliage in the canopy is at the top of the Parral. Both of these are, of course, fairly essential in Galicia's wet, humid, but sometimes sunny climate. Now, given the rarity of the availability of land and the fragmentation of vineyards in Galicia, known and goes into small plots as minifundios, growers often prefer Parral trellising for their higher yields, particularly in Rías Baixas, in somewhere like Val dos Salnes, for example. Historically, Parral training also enabled farmers to grow a second crop on the ground beneath the raised vines, often things like vegetables and potatoes. Geology of the landscape, and a wonderful geological map courtesy of the Galician Wine Academy on the left-hand side. Galicia's terrain is fairly varied, but it does have several distinct soil types, and you'll see three colours kind of highlighting the major geology in Galicia. Most vineyards are actually situated to the south and to the west of your map, which means that the pink and orange soils are most dominant, but you will find the blue ones as well. Let's have a look at what these are. So in the western part of the region, the soil is granito or granite based, tending to be sandy, shallow, and slightly acidic. Moving inland along the terraced valleys, granite is still important, though it is mixed with Eixe, which is our schistous soil. These soils typically have a lower organic content, but they are good at drainage. Granite, on the other hand, our first primary soil there, is a hard, mineral-rich rock, which warms quickly and retains its heat. Granite is around 40 to 60% quartz and around 30 to 40% potassium feldspar, plus mica or hornblende and various other minerals. Now, the eastern parts of Galicia are more slate-based, pizarra, that you'll see up here, the kind of bluish soil, quite famed in parts of Ribeira Sacra. This is soils that are poor, but great at drainage and with good heat retention. Thank you for joining me on this short presentation. Once again, if you would like to access all of the exclusive video content, like the 145 videos of mastering Germany and the multitude of Spain, please sign up to the monthly subscription service of Wine with Jimmy Club at just £3.99 a month. You can, of course, cancel at any time. I've been Jimmy Smith. Muchas gracias. And again, see you very soon. Ciao.